Connor. Wow, that was cool. Do that again, do that again. Nice. That was awesome.
Can we work on floor stuff today?
Work on what?
Like floor stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here to help you with whatever it is you might want to work on. So that was really cool. Your little, we call that one chaussee step, where you do the like 180 jump. And it's just because some guy named Chaussee did it first. I don't know. But that was awesome. Do you want to do a few more before we move on, or do you want to, is there anything that you specifically want to work on?
I'm gonna try and get corkscrews on ground soon.
Scootfuls?
Yeah, scootfuls too.
Okay. If you can do that, what you just did, I believe that you can do your chaussee or your scootful as well, because that was really good. Let me. Here, I'm trying to make it so that you can see me, but then also so that I can demonstrate some scoot stuff to you as well. Okay, so clearly you're warmed up, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we will do then is, do you want to get right into the scoots?
Yeah.
Or do you want to keep doing what you're doing?
Scoots.
Huh? Sorry?
Scoot.
Scoots? Okay. Show me your scoot setup then. Just right wherever it is that you're most comfortable doing it. You don't have to do the full, just do the scoot. Okay, all right. That was good. Here's what we can do to change it, to make it better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so for the scoot, did you by chance watch the other video that I was talking about where I talked about scoots?
I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find it? That's right. I can before we end the meeting, I'll link it so that you can look at it if you want. But I'll explain it now. So basically with the scoot, we want to, with your scoot, we want to exaggerate everything. So just make everything longer, bigger, and this will make it more powerful. So the first thing I like to do is, for my scoots, is I like to take a big step into it. So if I'm going to scoot this way, which I think is the same way you're going, right? Here. I'm going to start up, standing up where I'm going to be, and I'm going to take a big step with my right foot and bring my arms over to the right here. This big wind up gives me a big reach into the scoot here. So it's a big step with a wind up and then a reach forward. And then this is where we need to work on really kicking our legs. So step with a wind up, reach, and then kick. And get your legs way up there, because when your legs go up high, as they come down, you're going to be able to bring your upper body up even harder, okay? So then think about that leg that's up high here as you're landing. When it comes down to the ground, your chest is going to go with it up into the sky. So my right leg comes down, my chest comes up like that. And that motion together with the leg and the chest working in opposite action, that's what's going to give us a ton of power. So do you want to try to just like put a lot more force and exaggeration into your scoot? Yeah, good. The legs look good. You have a good separation there. I think it's gonna work, Connor. So it's all up here now, because you've got the jump turnaround full, right?
Yeah.
So now you got to just think about that that scoot as being almost the same thing, right? But now you're just starting with your body down lower. And then as you stand up, the only thing to remember is when you stand up is just don't throw yourself up like this and don't go like that. Instead, stand up and over. Like think about looking down, kind of. Like don't throw your head back, I guess, is what I'm saying. And that's what's going to keep you going up. So if you want, what I would do is do like one or two more of those. Those jump turnaround, the Shosei step fulls that you were doing at the beginning. Do like one or two more of those and get comfortable with the full right at the end there. And just imagine that you did a scoot instead, just to help with your mentality there.
I tried it like once earlier, but I landed really low.
Landed really low? Do you want to try it now, or do you want to warm up to it again?
I think I could try like one or two more and then do it.
Okay. If you want to try it, I'll watch.
I want to do it like off the mattress, but
yeah, do it wherever you feel most comfortable. You got it. Yeah, okay. So you're not standing up enough. That's why you're so low. So instead of coming and then standing up here, you're going straight to the side. So just think about trying to be up tall. You know when you did the jump and you spun around and then did the full? When you do that, you stay tall the whole time. So you're here and then you get to go from a tall position. When you do scoot, you're starting down low, so you need to make yourself stand up tall. So just think about everything lifting up a little bit more before you take off.
the fact is like I'm trying to keep it on the mattress, but it's not very big.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of scary to do it.
I couldn't hear that part.
It's kind of scary just to do on the ground right now.
Yeah, you can keep trying it on the mattress. I think you can get it there. And then you'll take it to the ground from there. Stand up. Here you go. Okay. So let's think about, so what's happening is, I think it's going to be, if we look at your scoot again, on the ones where you go for the full, will you do, before I say this actually, will you do just another scoot timer? So no flip? Well, I lost you due to lag. Hold on, you're frozen. Go ahead now. Yeah, okay. All right. So here's what's happening. When you're doing your normal scoot, you're doing a really good job of this, but when you go to do the actual full, you start to do something different. So the hips here, when you do this part here, you got to think about pushing your hips open. So you're coming here and you're like opening yourself up more, and you're doing this when you do your scoot timer. You're coming here and you're going open, and then it's allowing you to stand up. But when you actually go for your full, you're going like this, and you're staying in low. Do you know what I mean? So because your scoot is staying curled up, then when you go for the full, you're gonna stay curled up. So instead of being here, and staying low. Think about really trying to open yourself up during the scoot. And it almost forces you to stand up taller because you just have more power. And I know it's scary to add the power, but it's gonna help you go up instead of stay scrunched in. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. See how when you do the timer, see how tall you are? You're like way up, standing upright. That's what we want. Frozen again. You got it, Connor. That's up. You're up there nice and high. Okay, yeah. Nice. Okay, you didn't stand up quite as tall as you were doing in your timers, but it was way better than the last couple tries. And you landed on the grass. So much better. Yes. Nice. Okay, so you know how Coach Ellie and I used to talk about how slanted your fulls were on the tramp and we were trying to fix them? For scoot, you want them to be slanted. So this is really good because then you're gonna have a lot easier time adding more twists to it and eventually getting scoot double full. Because if you go too vertical, then it just becomes so much harder. But here you've got a good angle, okay? So that's really good. I can't quite hear you.
I'm gonna try and progress to the grass soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Go at your own pace there, Connor, okay? I know you can do it. All right? You've already landed it like on the grass, so it's not going to take much more to take it straight to the grass. Yep, you got it. It was a good scoot. That was a good scoot. I think you can do it. Here we go. Really, really reach into it. Give it everything you've got. Yeah. Come on, Connor. You got this. Yeah, good. That's a really good progression for scoot full. That's gonna help a lot. So that's really good. You got it. You can do it, Connor. You can do it. That was scoot. The scoot wasn't as good. I could tell right from the beginning. Yeah, that when you do that and you have your second leg really high, that's really good. That's what's gonna give you your power. The most powerful scoots are gonna be when that leg's up high and it can come down to the floor. Okay? But it's also gonna be scary. But you can do it. I lost you again to the freeze. There we go. Almost. You got it, Connor. Just remember, stand up into it, okay? It's not much different than the mattress. You already know what it feels like to land the full on there too because you've done the 180 full. Oh, he's back. You got it, Connor. Yeah, okay. No, that was a good first try though. Nice. Did you get hurt? You okay? Cool. All right, so that one was your scrunched up scoot and your scrunched up full. Okay, so open up, stand up tall. I know it's scarier to be like bigger and put more power into it, but it's gonna end up making it better. Yeah. Here comes. You got it, dude. Take a moment there, Connor. Take a moment. Um, remember the one that you did, that you tried, right? Was it also bad to not land it? Did it hurt? Was it okay?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, so what helps me is just remembering, this helps me is trying to remember what I just did, right? And being like, okay, it wasn't that bad. Like I didn't hurt myself. So I know if I go for this next one, I'm going to try to make it better. So it should be better than that last one too. And then think about your 180 jump into the full. Do another one if you need to, and mentally prep yourself into the idea of doing a full, because you've done a whole lot of scoots in a row with no results of a full afterwards. So try something different really quick, and then go back to the scoot. Okay? Scoot is almost the same thing as that. Well, the scoot is different, but the full is the same. That's right. Those ones you're turning around a little bit more than you were before. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Good recoveries. Stayed on your feet, right? Yeah. Now, if you think you can do the scoot, we can try the scoot again. If you don't think it's working out, we can move back to the mattress. And if you don't think it's going to work out at all right now, we can move on to something else.
We work on corks.
Work on something else? Yeah. Okay. Did you have anything else in mind?
Well, I just like work on corks.
Sorry?
Corks.
Corks? Yeah, let's do it. Where do you want to do those? On the tramp?
Yeah.
Let's see them. Yeah, those are looking really good. Oh, you froze. Did you go flying off the trampoline? I can't tell. That cork looked really good, Connor. And you're still frozen. There we go. Okay, you're back. Good. Nice. So that's that same position right there when you go to take off for the cork and you do your J step and you're here, right? This is the same thing as scoot. Okay, so when we do the scoot, we're landing and we come here and we come up. So the J step is one way to get to it, right? And then the scoot is the other way. But it's all the same, that same position, and it's called the eagle position. Or that's what I've heard it called, right? So eagling. So that's really good. And if you can just if you practice the cork and practice your scoots doing it like that, they're gonna get better. And you're gonna be more comfortable taking off out of it too. Nice. You got really good chest position on that too. Nicely done. It's all right. That one I think you just came out of a little bit early. Besides that, it looked good. Nice, Connor. Very good. So what's next for our cork?
Land on one foot.
Land on one leg and go again? Yeah. So we can do land on one leg and just swing to like backdrop, and then eventually do swing into, honestly, probably doing swing cork would be easier, but I don't know. It's up to you. Like then doing swing backflip. You can do like a swing cheek gainer. Are you able to do cheek gainer? Do you know what that one is?
Is it like this?
Yeah. So if you could even make that like a little more off axis, then it would be almost like you're doing a cork with no twist, right? Because you know how a cork is slightly slanted. And then the cork, that will come naturally out of a cork. Nice, okay. You could also do land your cork on one foot, then step with the second foot, and then do another flip. Mm-hmm. Almost a little under flip there. Nice, okay. There you go. It's all right. You got it. Good. Yeah, so Connor, it looks like you understand the cork pretty well, right? It's just practice and practice and practice to make it consistent. Is that one you've tried on your mattress yet?
No.
I couldn't quite hear you.
No, I didn't.
No? So that would be another one that you could try on your mattress. It's a little strange. I think it's a little strange to like step onto the mattress and go. But since you've been practicing on a trampoline, it won't be that much different. So that's something to think about moving on, because if you could get your cork on grass, that would be really cool. And then you could even get your scoot cork. You can do scoot full on the trampoline, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried scoot cork on the tramp? No? So you could guess how it works is when that one foot goes down, instead of putting the second foot, it's swing and go for it there. That's something you could try too. You don't have to try it now if you're not comfortable with it, but something to think about. Yeah, so that right leg is just going to keep swinging and just do normal cork. What's important with the scoot cork is just make sure you don't lean back. Like stay with your chest forward as you kick, right? Just like when you do your J step, you're here as you take off. Just don't let yourself do scoot and go like that. Okay, stay up and watch your foot rise. If you have your eyes on your foot, it's going to help.
It's just weird because my trampoline isn't very long. So.
Sorry?
My trampoline isn't very long.
I know. That's the only problem too. So if you can start like way over to the side and see if you can stay in the center. But again, if it's not something you're comfortable with, then it's just something you'll have to wait till you're in the gym to try, or you could try it on the grass or the mat, and it would be a little bit easier because you wouldn't be worried about falling off so much. But you can certainly give it a go if you feel like you can. Yeah, that's the right idea. What about scoot swing gainer, like cheek gainer? It's all kind of scary to do up there, I know. I'm just trying to give you ideas here, Connor. I know it's a lot to like think about and everything like that, but I just want to give you more ideas so that way when you're on your own, instead of in this like half an hour, 25-minute chunk, you can practice these things, right? It is just about time for us. Is there any last things you wanted to say, ask, or do before we went?
I was going to say, I'm kind of scared now because I was doing a back handspring, but then my foot went over the edge and I fell.
Oh man, when you were landing in the back handspring?
I like fell off of it.
Oh, you're okay though? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that I'm always worried about with trampolines too, is that I'm gonna end up flying off of them or anything like that. So it's just practicing small and really focusing on staying in one place, like pushing in the right way and everything like that, and just being comfortable with it. The more you practice on the tramp, the better you'll get at it too. And it's like an unbelievable learning tool. I wish I had one at home. I would be so much better than I am right now if I did, just because I could be on it all day and I would never really get tired or sore because there's like zero impact and you can just keep going. So it's just getting used to it, and then you'll get used to falling off of it too, and you'll probably have some really cool saves. I've watched my friend hit and fly off, but he just tucked and then landed on his feet, and he ended up doing a side flip by accident, but just the more you practice, the better you get at that type of stuff. So great job today, Connor. Keep training, and then hopefully I'll see you on Thursday and we can try out some of the stuff that maybe you've been working on, or if you think of anything new, you can let me know too, okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. I will see you next time then. See you, Connor.